Welcome to On the Fly. I'm Tony Luffman. A small slate of hockey on Sunday, but no shortage of action. We start in Edmonton, Battle of Alberta. Flames, a red-hot start, pummeling through the D in their first two games, scoring 6 goals a pop. Oilers having quite the opposite start to their season, getting outscored in their first two games 11-2. But could Connor McDavid and company wake up their sticks in this one at home? Let's head out to the action in the Battle of Alberta.
The battle, boom, 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 of Alberta.
This is one of only 3 this year, so treasure it. Edmonton, Calgary, round 1. And shoveled down low by Jeff Skinner. Elevated to play with McDavid and Hyman tonight. Here's Ekholm wide open. A blast kicks it. Rebound score. Jeff Skinner. His first goal as an Oiler. And Edmonton takes a 1-0 lead. Just a minute 16 in. Jeff Skinner, a 6-time 30-goal scorer, puts Edmonton up 1. And the Oilers have their first lead of the season. Stetcher home. They have a challenge here.
They are challenging.
Closest challenge for Calgary for goaltender interference.
This will be interesting because now there's a separation. Now there's hesitation. There's not any contact. He gets a little cross check, and then he's right on that line. Boy.
It was determined that there was goaltender interference. We have no goal.
It was the overhead. The Oilers lost their first 5 games at Rogers Place. Calgary trying to make it 3. And now Stuart Skinner shaking out. There was contact behind the net.
Always a little drama in the Battle of Alberta, no question about that. So a missed call in that regard.
Backlund.
You know, he's right in the back of the leg. I mean,
Ripped toward the net by a ball. Winds up in the corner. Pahal. Centering pass off the stick. Good time to save.
he's looking to the sky right now saying, are you kidding me? And for Stuart Skinner, get out, make yourself as big as possible. And hey, Gino liked that one. That's a nice header up over top of the glass.
Franz Beckenbauer-ish. Derek Ryan. Skinner back to Ryan.
It's one of those games. It's actually not Skinner, it's Arvidsson on the far side. If you watch Arvidsson, who's along the wall, he's already over this line before the puck crosses.
After Calgary's coach's challenge, the play was ruled to be offside. Therefore, there is no goal.
Good call. And that's 2 off the board for Edmonton.
One tough customer.
It had been 23 years. Rasmus Andersson works his way around Hyman. And that makes it into the middle and scores. Brilliant work by Rasmus Andersson, and he has tied this game at 1. All in one motion. He scored 11 goals a couple years ago, 9 last year. And he's got 2 this season. 1-1 tie.
Do we expect anything less than the first Battle of Alberta?
And he turned it right back over to Leon Draisaitl. Steps around the hall, and then Kirkland was able to race back and smother Draisaitl against the boards.
He's a little shaken up on the bench. Wasn't too happy with that one.
Hyman switches on him. Anderson to Pospisil. Fires off the pads of Skinner. Rebound score. Top shelf. And it's Mantha who this time finds that sliver of space. 2-1 Calgary.
Boy, did he ever roof this in a hurry, too.
Lomberg double team. But Bolzan. That's strong in there, but didn't clear. Ball a shot. Rebound score. And it's Justin Kirkland with his first National Hockey League goal. At age 28, Justin Kirkland, toiling for so many years in the American Hockey League, nearly a decade.
It's incredible.
8 seasons, and remember, he won a Western Hockey League championship with none other than Leon Draisaitl. Connor Zary with a soft chip, gets it back on a deflection, shoots and scores. Empty netter for Connor Zary, and the Flames are going to go to 3-0 on the year while dropping their provincial rival to 0-3. An 0-3 start for the first time since Connor McDavid's rookie year.
Makes it so special. It's like you said, it's been a long road to get here, so it's this amazing night. It's special. Couldn't have dreamt it up a better way. It was crazy. That was my first ever time in the NHL with Anaheim there. So you know, from the highest point of my career to pretty quickly the lowest after that accident. Not really knowing right away after if I was going to play again. So it's been tough, but. You know, just the will to get back to where I want it to be. You know, making it for the first time, this is where I want to be.
So the Oilers continue to struggle scoring and keeping the puck out of their net. 3 goals in 3 games. They've allowed 15. Minus 12 goal differential is their second worst in the first 3 games of a season. That's a long time. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Don't sleep. What an adorable kid. We've got some fun action from the Jets as they look to win 3 straight to start the season. Don't move.
A game at home, coming up short in the shootout against the Seattle Kraken. So a short turnaround for them, something that the Jets are going to look to capitalize on early.
The Jets had their way with the Wild last year, sweeping all 4 games.
Kaprizov in the corner. Now Rossi off the wall with it. To Middleton at the line. A long shot. He scores! Jake Middleton beats Connor Hellebuyck from long range to the stick side, and Minnesota has the game's first goal.
Well, terrific start. I mean, Middleton just collects it. It's a quick release, and it fools Hellebuyck.
Merrill with a shot right on. It's loose. Boldy is sitting, and Hellebuyck gets a hold of it.
Well, unlike that first shot that ended up in the back of net for Hellebuyck, there was traffic for him to deal with.
Out to center ice, it's Perfetti. Cole Perfetti throws it in on goal, and as Hustadinov grabs the puck, we're going to get a tripping call. Morrissey into the corner, Scheifele. Morrissey a drive and a glove save by Gustafsson.
Well, Gustafsson had to turn 2 away here early on this penalty kill.
So you have to be clean. If nothing else, keep the puck and force the other team who's more tired to earn it back versus try to make plays or sloppy plays.
Scheifele scores! The Jets pulled their goaltender with 7/10 of a second left. Scheifele gets another one on the board, and we're tied at 1.
Just wow.
So they took a look at the clock, and still, either way you slice it, it was a late one. And that one was close. That was knocked down by Hellebuyck and almost trickled in.
Pionk to Niederreiter, back to Pionk. A shot save, Gustafsson. He slides across. The puck went right through the blue.
It's kind of a give and go. Pionk, the rebound kind of jumps out front, and Niederreiter spins around. It's going to be him. He's bottom of your screen.
Back to Middleton, winds up, rips it right through. Bouncing puck. Oh, that did not miss by much from Hartman from the sharp angle.
And a takeaway by Trennan. He goes cross ice with it. Merrill fell. Barron grabs a loose puck. Kupari back to Barron. He centers. And Merrill had recovered in time to get Iafallo tied up out front.
And Gaudreau, he's got a chance. Gaudreau right in. Stopped by Hellebuyck, and he got the second one too. Freddie Gaudreau trying to get back the lead for the Wild, but he was denied.
Pionk with speed into the Minnesota zone. Ehlers back to Samberg. A shot and a save by Gustafsson.
Somehow Kaprizov kept it alive. He'll leave it. Rossi stopped by Hellebuyck. His biggest of the game. Boldy with a drive. And no rebound with Middleton going to the net, pulled down by Scheifele.
By the time Hartman gets to that puck, there's just nowhere to go. There's 3 Jets above it.
Time to bring it in for Scheifele. Velarde, Connor, back through for Velarde. Scheifele was tied up at net side, and a penalty's coming up. Garrett Rankin center is called a minor. So when we get to overtime, it's going to be a 4-on-3. Morrissey, Scheifele again, Connor, leads, fires, and scores! Overtime winner, Kyle Connor, and the Jets are 3-0.
Perfect shot, laser guided from Kyle Connor, and the Jets win back-to-back games in overtime, and they are perfect. 3 for 3 on the season, winning this one in dramatic fashion.
Bullseye, Kyle Connor.
He's a shot volume guy, and then you saw it at the end. Not many guys can stand still and whip that like he does, and to score that goal. But he's a guy that shoots from all angles, all places. His release is so good that you want him to do that. You don't want him to not take his shots. And when he's on, he's finding holes, he's finding places on the ice so he can get that shot away. They're very stingy, make it hard on you. That's what playoff. I don't want to really talk about playoffs, but that's what playoff hockey is. And it's hard to learn in January, February, or March how to play that way if you're not doing it all year long.
Kyle Connor gets the game-winning overtime goal powered by Energizer. Jets take down the Wild. It was the 11th of his career, and that OT mark trails only Mark Scheifele for the franchise lead of 15. Going back to the 2019-20 season, Connor has 8 goals and 9 assists in 14 games against division rivals.
It'll be 33-year-old Casey DeSmith who will make the start tonight. It'll be his Stars debut, a 7-year veteran.
Harley through the middle to the outside. Robertson, Harley in tight off the stick, handled by Grubauer.
Oh man, that was a tough save for Grube because it changed direction right out in front, as you picked up beautifully, Johnny.
Dallas is 1 for 6 with their power play in the early going. Duchesne away from Riker Evans. Out in front, Stankoven whips it across. Harley, good play by Jared McCann to get it out. Will plays it along the boards, not out. Harley, backdoor, they score! Steele, camped out, took the feed. And the Stars' 4th line gets the game's first goal.
Blackwell down in the corner gets it. He had eyes for the back door. Nobody had their head spinning around to find Steele. He goes to the back pipe and then rams it through Grubauer.
Steele gets his first of this season, his 2nd point. Stars right back to work. They score again. Wyatt Johnston. Bang, bang. 13 seconds apart. In the blink of an eye, it's 2-0.
This has invigorated the house. Grubauer just flat gets beat by a sinister snapper. Man, the kid can zip it.
Stars 0 for 1 on the power play. This is chance number 2. They have 1 shot on goal on their first one.
Work it back in deliberate fashion. Worked around for Heiskanen, swallowed up by Grubauer.
Oh, good job so far by the penalty kill of the Kraken. Gruby's able to see this last shot. I mean, it wasn't exactly an easy save, but rebound control very good there. Well, the Kraken have found their game 5-on-5 here in the 2nd period, and they got to stay with it.
Matty Beniers will try and go deep. He'll get it back. He'll cut on Hintz. He'll walk in for a chance. Stopped by DeSmith. Excellent power move by Matty Beniers.
I like the way Beniers attacks, right? Gets for the backhand. Obviously, you're going up against a forward, too. Recognize that. Drive the puck to the front of the net.
All the scoring in the game can be traced to a 13-second span of time, and it's 2-0 Dallas.
Checked by Cartier. Breakaway. Tyler Seguin. Hit alone. Stopped by Grubauer. Marked that one. And it comes all the way back down. Big save by Philip Grubauer.
And the latest power play opportunity for the Kraken with Jason Robertson in the box. Here is Eberle with some space across and missing the net. McCann. Well, that's the guy you want to set up for Seattle, and he just could not find the target.
He had a yawning cage in his eyes, though.
Now Grubauer to the bench. 6 skaters out.
Dallas unable to clear. Montour shot blocked, loose in the slot, cleared. And Casey DeSmith in his Dallas debut gets the shutout, the 11th of his career, his first in a Dallas sweater. He becomes the 3rd Dallas Star goaltender to record a shutout in his team debut.
Casey DeSmith stopped all the shots faced against Kraken to record a shutout in his Stars debut. On Saturday, Jake Ottinger made 34 saves to blank the Islanders as well. 2 shutouts in consecutive days. It's just the 2nd time the Stars have ever done that in franchise history. Vegas is rolling off to a hot start, but could it continue against the Ducks on Sunday? Highlights next.
This overtime game winner.
Luck be a Golden Knight tonight. Vegas off to another hot start to their season, winning their first 2 games behind the fiery line of Ivan Barbashev, Jack Eichel, and Mark Stone, who've combined for 17 points. Could we possibly see another incredible stretch to start the season, similar to last year when they went 11-0-1 in their first 12? Well, one person could be standing in the way of that Sunday. Frank Vatrano had Vegas' number with 4 goals in 4 games last season as the Ducks took 3 of 4 meetings. So let's head out to the Strip to see how the cards were dealt.
Last season, believe it or not, the Ducks won the season series 3-1, something they had never done against this Vegas team. And they come in with a chance to go 2-0, Brian, and coming on the heels of that victory in San Jose.
Pietrangelo forcing the issue. Loose puck, Colasar. Pietrangelo! Save-rubber, rebound, score! Ron Howden on a follow-up. Jams it in, and the Golden Knights on the board first.
And it starts as Pietrangelo comes down. Lead a little cycle, and Howden has his 2nd of the year, and the Golden Knights have the 1-0 lead.
Here's a turnover. Troy Terry heads in on a breakaway. point has tied things up.
Now, this line's been good. Right off a hop, they've had a couple of good scoring chances. Troy Terry with those quick hands coming across. Pietrangelo was gaining on him, so he knew he had to pull the trigger. Watch what he does. He pulls it into his wheelhouse and then shoots it back to the same side.
Eichel rescues it. Pietrangelo at the line. Got it through. It trickles to Reimer, who freezes it down.
Theodore trying to keep it in. Lost it to Trevor Zegras. Zegras walking in all alone, and a save. Samsonov. Eichel looking to gain a step. This pass blocked, and he went crashing into the end boards. A whistle here. First power play of the game to Vegas.
Kind of behind the play as Eichel's driving. It's the hook on Stone in the slot.
High slot Pietrangelo. That one deflects over top of the net and batted in. High stick by Alexander Holtz and immediately waved off.
I don't think there's any question that this one is not going to count.
On the ice, there's no goal due to high sticking.
Chris Lee delivering the call.
Up ice come the Ducks shorthanded. Fabry leading the charge. Fabry across, off the crossbar, off the stick of Strome.
There's a shorthanded chance by the Ducks right off the crossbar. Ryan Strome with a great chance to give the Ducks the lead shorthanded.
We're all even hitting the third period at the Fortress. So the Golden Knights, their third power play of the game.
Now is where the Golden Knights need to make this count. Right into the hands of Stone by Strome.
Eichel walking in. Stone looking to center and score! Tomas Hertl buries it! His first of the season on the power play to give the Golden Knights the lead. Colasar with a steal on Leno. Colasar looking to center it. Dorofeev scores! Great work by Colasar, and Dorofeev finishes it off. The Golden Knights with a 3-1 lead. Crowd coming to their feet at the Fortress. Golden Knights sweep the season opening 3-game homestand. Wins over Colorado, St. Louis, and Anaheim. 3-1 tonight. Ilya Samsonov, a winner, and his VGK debut. And the Golden Knights, the trend has continued under Bruce Cassidy, off to another strong start this season.
Jack Eichel and Mark Stone continue their point streaks in the first 3 games. Eichel leads the NHL with 7. The rest of his line mates, Stone and Ivan Barbashev, share second with 6 points, with some other star players throughout the league. Time now for your top shelf plays of the night.
Stars right back to work. They score again. Wyatt Johnston. Bang, bang.
Grubauer just flat gets beat by a sinister snapper.
Anderson works his way around Hyman and makes it into the middle and scores. Brilliant work by Rasmus Anderson, and he has tied this game at 1.
He was everywhere on this shift. And then the puck kind of rolled up flat, and he just let her go, and it found the back of the net, 1-1.
Shifley again, Connor, leads, fires, and scores! Overtime winner, Kyle Connor, and the Jets are 3-0.
After unimaginable tragedy, the Columbus Blue Jackets pay tribute to Johnny and Matthew Gaudreau before their home opener against the Panthers. Coverage begins Tuesday, 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
League in right now!
You're going into war. Do you want to just put it all out there? This will be the thing that I chase, so I can't chase it anymore.
The first week of the hockey season officially in the books, and the action continues on the Monday holiday. At 4 p.m. Eastern, EJ and Kevin Weeks talk the latest hockey headlines on NHL Tonight First Shift, with NHL Now following at 5 p.m. Eastern. Then you can catch the Red Wings and Rangers on the network at 7 p.m. Eastern. Let's take a look back at the best guests who joined the NHL Now crew on Players Only this week.
We are clearing out the room. We are shutting the doors. We're having a little players-only conversation.
Surprised we're allowed to still do it because this guy cursed the last time he was on here. Flower, hey, way to lighten it up with that. We had to bleep you out there. You got me in a little bit of trouble.
Sorry, I don't know. Guys are teaching me bad English in the locker room, I guess.
You gave up the last shot of the season, and it went in.
Oh, God.
You wouldn't come back next week and make one more save.
Coming from the goalie, there's got to be something there.
We're all a little superstitious.
Yeah.
So the last one goes in, I'm coming back for one more save, and then I'm done.
That would, like, honestly, that would piss me off so much.
I told you that before.
Yeah, nothing worse like that. Oh, jeez. I might have to come back for one game.
I don't know if you remember this one. I sort of do. I'm getting a little older, but you know, you've had a few good games against me, I think, in my past. So I don't know if you remember this one or not.
No, I remember this. Yeah, I remember that. That's my brother's go-to move, and it's always when he come down to open the blade, have the glove drop, and go high glove. And it was nice I could expose you on that one.
For me, the NHL was never on the radar. College wasn't on the radar. I got cut from our Brandon team my first year, so I would have been 15 or 16, and then I played high school hockey that first year. Made AAA team in Portage, which is about an hour and 15 minutes down the highway from Brandon. And then my third year, I finally made the Brandon AAA team, and then from there played junior A, and then made my way down to college.
I would love for you just to say all that again, and I can record it, and I can give it to some of these youth hockey parents.
Feisty moms or just chill moms?
My mom's a little feisty for
sure.
Feisty?
Yeah.
I like that. I've seen her get thrown out of a ring before.
Oh, you see that?
Yeah.
Anything I need to ask Josh, and he said he's a huge Sabrina Carpenter fan.
No, that's my sister.
He said you
would say that.
He said you would say it.
Yeah, of course.
Time for our 3 stars of the night. Rasmus Andersson, 3rd star, powered the Flames past the Oilers in the Battle of Alberta. Goal and 2 assists in that oh-so-hot rivalry. 2nd star, Casey DeSmith, shut out the Kraken in his Stars debut. That's now 2 shutouts in 2 days for Dallas. Jake Ottinger, of course, responsible for the other. 1st star, Kyle Connor, overtime winner for the Jets, keeping his team undefeated through 3 games. They're flying high. See? Because they're the Jets. Before we go, in his AHL Barracuda debut, goaltender Yaroslav Askarov made 22 saves, and then, with the shutout in tow, he put the net to sleep. That's what a good hockey father does. Look it. Good night now. Before we send you off to bed, let's check out the very best images from Sunday. Thanks for watching.
Very special night here at Canada Life Centre, and we usually have a puck drop, but this was a pup drop.
His first goal as an Oiler.
Leave it like a baby.
Wakey, wakey, buddy. Bang, bang. 13 seconds apart. In the blink of an eye, it's 2-0.
Brilliant work by Rasmus Andersson.
Home ice, it's gone pretty well for Dallas.
Ron Howden on a follow-up first National Hockey League goal.